Hey, what's up? So today in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to replace the propellers. Now I'm not gonna do all of them because it's gonna take way too long. But the reason I want to do it is if you see, I don't know if you can see there, how it broke off that orange tip part. And the reason it broke off is I was flying it in the nighttime and I had this thing that I got with some filters, which is like a landing gear. But when I grabbed it, it went like that, dropped, and the propellers hit the grass, and yeah, so that broke off. So that's what we're going to be doing today. One thing to note is, well, I bought the Fly More kit, so they gave me like extra batteries and some propellers just in case, and they also gave me a screwdriver. This screwdriver, I would not suggest using it because it's very difficult with it to take it off. So I've got just some screwdriver that I've had from before. So that's what we're going to be using. And the propellers, you can see they gave us all four. So I'm only going to replace this one. Now, what to know is, like I said, I broke this off. This is like rubbery grip, right? So when you replace these propellers, try to get the OEM from the manufacturer. You can find it on Amazon as well. If you use off brands, they will still work. But the thing is, this rubbery thing on the off brands is not actually rubber. And the whole purpose of this thing is when it like hits something, as you can see, that piece breaks off. It doesn't break like the whole thing, thankfully. So what they recommend is if you're replacing just one, they recommend replacing both and also replacing the screws. To each their own, you can put screws back, but I mean, I'm going to go by what they suggest. So if you look at this is the propellers. So this is, the top is the A, so this is A, and that is A, and this is B, and that is B. Now here they give you replacement screws, and they give you the propellers, obviously. So before I mess it up, it's my first time, I want to replace this one, which is B. So I'm going to open it up. Open it up here. Take them out like so. Find the screws for it. And from here, we'll start a replacement. So that's cool. They actually give you, oh yeah, and make sure you get the right propellers. Like this is for the Mini 3. This is the DJI Mini 3. The Mini 3 Pro is going to have different propellers or screws or something like that because they sell them separately. So here they actually give you 3 screws instead of the 2 that we need in case you mess one up. So that is good. Now if I can only open this up. So that is the 3 screws. I'll just keep one in there. So the 2 screws. Now I'm using this, like to untighten it, because this is the first time. It's going to be a little difficult. I was actually playing with this, so I've untightened it a bit already, but I was scared that this is going to strip the screws, right? So that's why I'm using this screwdriver instead. So we're just going to go here. And there we go. That's one. Yeah, that's one there. I'm just looking at how it came apart so I know how to put it back in together. But yeah, as you can see, that part is completely broken off. I'm sure you could probably still fly it or something, but I don't want to risk it because I mean, if it's like that or like that, the wind might mess with it, cause it to fall and all that fun stuff, right? So take that one out. This screwdriver has made it so much easier than that one. Just make sure you get the right bit, right size, and you should be all right. Okay, so as you can see, we've taken them out like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these screws and put it like so. Let me just double check this. I want to make sure I'm not messing anything up. Okay, so there we go. And I'm going to have to try to put this in the hole somehow. Over the hole. Actually, got an idea. Put that in there. Put the screw driver. I had to shake his hands. You guys should know this if you ever seen any of my other how-to videos, so you're gonna have to bear with me. So I'm gonna put this one up on top of there. Okay. So that one's in. I haven't tightened it fully, but it's in. And like that, like that. Yeah, so you want it to be like, it has little writing here. That's the part that you want to be on top of the propellers. It looks like all of them are like that. Yep, so that's the way it should go. So now we're going to take this bad boy. If I could just put it into its hole. I'm going to put this one over here. Try to put it right over that hole there. And now, if I could get my hands on this screw. Gosh darn it. Make sure I'm putting it on. See, right there, that would have been a mistake. Make sure that writing, it says DJI on it, that's your top part. There's also writing down here, but it's not DJI, so the DJI part has to be on top. I am the worst with my shaky hands, bro. Okay, so that's in, and now I'm gonna go back and just tighten it. All right, that one seems to be in properly, as much as it could go without stripping everything. And then this one we're gonna put in here. Yeah, I think that's as much as it could go. Just looking at this here. What is that? I don't know what that is. Do they all have that? I don't know. There's some two things here, as you can see. I don't know what that is. If it's like, it could be like tape or something. I don't know. Either way, that shouldn't make like any crazy difference. So that's how you would replace that. Like I say, when you're done, you're gonna want these DJI things to be on top. That's how you know you've done it right. And make sure you tighten it so it's nice and flush like that. Tighten it as much as you can without messing it up. So that's how you replace it. Always make sure you check which ones you're putting on. As you can see, it's supposed to be like that. So like I said, that's B, that's B, that's A, which is what we did. I'm going to replace the rest of these off video because this is already taking too long. But yeah, one thing, make sure you use a different screwdriver. It's going to make your life a whole lot easier. And if you can, get the OEM propellers. You can buy the other ones, but I say it's not rubber grip like that. So that is pretty much it. I want to say I'll get someone to get me flying it after I replace everything, but that depends on people's availability. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty simple to replace, man. The only hard part is like initially unscrewing it because it's super tight. So just get a proper screwdriver and you should be all right. Hope that guys helps you guys out, and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video. All right.